being a rookie in a big boy class is it's tough. The transition's really quick. You know, I didn't realize that when I went 16. I was like, oh, we'll be good. Yeah, from the championship, oh, we'll be good. And I got my butt handed to me in 2017. For me, everybody's got to walk that plank. And if you get pushed around, hey, you'll always be a punk. You'll just be a punk in the class. And that's the best way to put it. You got to show these boys that you ain't here to play.
Hey, way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. I'm suave like Rico. Can't be mine, no repo. This my home like depot. Can't deny like Vito. Hey, way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas.
And there is Malcolm Stewart on the 27. Great to see him back in the starting gate, filling in for Justin Bogle, who's injured and recovering.
For 2018, it's like you wake up today and you're like, well, do I ride or what am I going to ride? Or what am I going to do? And being a team manager and a trainer and all that, trying to get your own program together is a lot of stress because you're not only just worried about the racing, you're worried about how your motorcycle is going to get to the next round. Or if you break another part, or if you break another part, who do you call? You know, there's so much going on, you know, that's outside of just showing up on Saturday night. So I wish I could say Saturday night is the easiest night. It's everything behind that. When I first got the call from JGR, it actually was leading up to Houston, and we wasn't originally supposed to do it until Anaheim 2 on my own. I was not mentally ready at all. Like, I got the call and they're like, hey, we want you to come ride. I'm like, you know, as I'm like eating spaghetti or something, I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. I remember the heat race. I qualified ninth. I barely made it. I almost went to LCQ, and I'm just like, oh man, this ain't gonna be good. They're like, you look good. I'm like, man, I feel like crap. it's like, you know, I was just nervous. You know, like the first time, like you get on a new team, new development. Went out the main event. Actually rode really good. Ended up 11th, right outside the top 10. But like, I was pumped on it, like low-key really pumped for not only having really a day on the bike and then going straight to like just getting thrown out there. And now that I have that program with, you know, being signed with Smart Top and I have a trainer, you know, I got it all now. This is my first time I've had full off-season prep getting ready for a 2019 season since 2016 when I won the championship.
And the 250 East Championship, Malcolm Stewart wins his first career title as he takes it here in Las Vegas. And his brother runs out to congratulate him.
I mean, I won the championship on a Honda, so I've always had a little soft spot for red. So for me to jump back on red, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like, just to wake up and be like, I got a motorcycle to ride. Trainer's already got this, and this. Like, it's all laid out. Just do it. This is the first time for me to line up on Anaheim 1 ever under the lights, so it's a big deal for me to be here.
22 riders in the starting gate believe this is their year. Malcolm Stewart on the 27 sits in second.
Malcolm Stewart getting an unbelievable drive through the whoops and doing that double out of the corner is going to gain a lot of time on Dean Wilson. Oh,
Malcolm down.
Malcolm goes down. He had an impressive ride going, still does, but I honestly think he would have been on the podium minus that mistake.
You got 22 guys out there, and about 95% of them has won a championship or has won a race or a 450 race or something. They have done something. You're racing all year long. You put so much in going into racing, and you only got a small window. So if you don't go out there and perform the best you can, you'll just be sitting on the sidelines, just, you know, hoping for another shot.
Glendale, Arizona, State Farm Stadium, the long start straight. Speeds will be reaching 60+ miles an hour as these riders shift their weight to the brakes. But first they gotta deal with the gate drop. Really impressed with the riding of Malcolm Stewart so far this season. Yes, he had the one mistake last week, but boy, he's been right up near the front each week. Oh, big crash, and it's Malcolm Stewart. The Alpine Stars medical team coming to his assistance right away. So the crowd cheering for Malcolm Stewart as he is waving to the fans as that Alpine Star medical team tends to him.
Malcolm Stewart joins us on Race Day Live. Malcolm, you've always been a pretty confident guy, but after Anaheim and Glendale, the way you were riding on the bike, did that tell you, like, oh man, when I come back, you guys are in trouble because I found a new level that I know I can get to, and when I'm healthy, you're going to see that again real quick?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, for me, it opened my eyes up. So now, it was like that guy, like, oh, Malcolm, he's gonna fade, this and that. And you're like, he ain't fading. He's right there. He's there. He's hitting the pole. So for me, it was a big change for me, and these boys better look out for 2020.
A lot of people forget like why you do this, and you gotta take it all the way back down to whenever you're a little kid playing in the sandbox. When you're just running around with little toys and stuff, like, you did it because it's fun, not because it's a job. And you gotta like separate the two, because if you don't, you're gonna end up being miserable. And for me, I realized if you're having fun, no matter what, it's not a job. It's about why you're doing this.